So is JT showing even more patience than maybe even, you've seen before in him as far as not forcing that?
I think he's been good, really good. If you noticed him getting the ball out and hitting the guys most of the guys he's been going to for the most part, he's read right and hit the correct guy he should be hitting.
Tim, speaking of JT being patient, it seems like and being able to pick his spots and stuff that at times Tommy hasn't really done it as well. He's thrown quite a bit interceptions in his career. I was just wondering, when a guy is taking risks the way he does at times, when he hits those risks, can it be a problem for a defense?
Yeah, obviously, if you, high risk, high reward, right? If you put the ball where you're not supposed to put it, you got a chance for interceptions. But if you put it where our guy can do that and make that play, it could have a chance to be a big play with it. So I think sometimes that takes place.
Coach, what's your idea, right?
Yeah, it is.
And I wonder what it would be like. I know that you're an offensive coach, but having dealt with him and having dealt with JT, to kind of gamble a little bit in a big game like this. To have to defend it and to be on the side where it's happening.
Yeah, again, those guys have done a good job coaching, and I think he's improving off. Tommy's improving off a lot. Again, just from crossover film from what I've seen of doing that. But certainly the way they coach or how they read their progressions is probably a little different than us.
Hey, Tim, this week Urban has talked about he wants to take what's available, but he's also said he wants to be more explosive. How hard is that to balance, and how much has that been the focus this week?
Well, obviously you want that. All great offenses want to have the big play capability to be able to score, so you don't have to go on a 15, 18 play drive. But again, you can't be greedy with it because you could turn the ball over. And when you're playing in some big ball games, you don't want to do that. You want to give the other team life on the road or even at home, and feel like you give them opportunities to keep the game close. You got to be careful how you do that. So you got to pick and choose your spots when you can do it, and then you got to be able to execute when that time comes.
Tim, what's your biggest memory of coaching at Nebraska? You were on a staff there where y'all just, according to their fans, y'all didn't quite get over the hump, but y'all had some big moments. Played in the Big Ten championship game. What do you remember most of all? What do you recall most of all about your time there?
Just great kids. I thought great coaches. Getting the opportunity to be around Coach Osborne, legendary coach, and getting to know him, and really just that environment. It is a unique place. And it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to coach at a place like that.
Hey, Tim, I know he said last question. I was wondering, having recruited at Nebraska, they used to be in the Big 12, and now they're kind of in the middle of the country where there aren't a ton of prospects in Nebraska. Is it harder to build a program and to recruit to a program that has the tradition of, a power, but might not have a rich soil like Ohio does?
Yeah, I think the move definitely took an impact, took a toll a little bit there in terms of having a solid home per se. Because you're right, there's good football players in the state of Nebraska, but there's not a lot of them. So you have to go out of state to sign your players.
Did you find it was harder to go to Texas after the move?
Yeah, it was.
Coach, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.